Good morning, sunshines, and welcome to another day of Vlogmas. Insert intro here.
Da, 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 making our Christmas memories.
I'm gonna put a small disclaimer here and say that there's a little more cleavage on this shirt than I remember, and I'm sorry. Might be. It wasn't intentional. Today's video idea came from Jasmine Garcia, one of my best friends, and it said answering the same questions 4 years later. So she's answering like an old Q&A that she did quite a while ago. And I just thought back to my first Q&A and how horrifyingly cringe it was. And I thought, this idea is gold. It's absolute gold. So that's what we're gonna do today. Oh, it's gonna be so painful, but that's fine. We can do this, it's fine. Oh gosh. Okay, so this video is called Q&A, CrossFit, spray tans, and how it all began. It's 5 minutes and 18 seconds long. So this house that I'm in here is where I used to live in San Antonio before I lived in Houston, and I used to dog sit for these people. And after I moved out of my last apartment in San Antonio, they offered their place for me to live. And I also had a dog at that time. That dog, Indy, and Bailey were so in love with each other that I let them adopt Indy, and they still have her, and they're very, very wealthy people, and they love her to death, so she's living a very good life with them. It's fine. I'm not even gonna judge myself too harshly, but I used to just go really blonde. And when you platinum the F out of your hair and you don't have extensions, it's just very like sparse at the end. So I would say this look is like borderline mullet. Ruby, why must you destroy everything? My shoulders look nice in this shadowy lighting though, that's nice. You can also tell that I'm very insecure on camera, which is, you know, it's like my second or third video ever, so it totally makes sense.
Hi guys, it's time for my question and answer. I did get a lot of questions. I'm not gonna be able to answer all of them obviously, but I picked a handful out. And we're gonna go ahead and start with...
How old were you when you started lifting? Before I listen to my answer, I was, if I remember correctly, 21/22. Like I got the gym membership at 21, but I actually started working out 22. And then I went balls to the wall and then did my first competition like that September, I think it was. But I had only been like heavy working out that year, I would say. But let me see what my answer is here, just out of curiosity.
So I've been lifting for about 2 years now. I started when I was about 22 years old. I specifically remember sometime after my 22nd birthday, and I'll be 24 in a month. So that's another question. How old are you? I'm 23. I'll be 24 in a month.
I was just 23. I was just a wee little baby. Which do you enjoy, hit or less? And which is best to preserve your gains?
I do a mixture of both. Right now I do about 3 times a week of high intensity interval training, and I tend to do Stairmaster intervals, just because that goes by fastest for me, and I get like shin splints when I do sprints, so I just try to stick to the Stairmaster, honestly.
I don't know. Now I'll just do Stairmaster. It's like pretty much the only cardio that I don't mind doing, because I can do that, keep my heart rate at that like in a good range without feeling like I'm totally dying, and then I can just watch YouTube videos and stuff. So I'm super happy to do that. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't done cardio in a long time. Being a little thicker is in, it's not all just about having like a six-pack. Like it's fine if my body has a little bit more fat. I don't mind as much. I feel that when I first started training though, it was much more based around just being very lean and very like long and toned and whatever that means. Why do I have eyeliner on my bottom lash?
What do you think of CrossFit? I know a lot of people that just hate it. I'm considering giving it a try.
Well, right now, I don't even know is CrossFit still relevant. I don't even know. I know it's probably hardcore trending in this time, but I don't really think about CrossFit anymore. I don't even know how I'd answer that at this point.
I think CrossFit is a great way for people to get into fitness who aren't previously into it. And I think it's great for some cardio circuit training, but it's not for me personally. I like to do more, I don't know, isolate training, different kinds of things, and I like to make my own workouts. I don't just like to do what someone else is telling me to do and things like that. So not for me, but I think it's a great sport.
What do you think of CrossFit? I don't. That was a good answer, much better than the first time. So I actually took multiple takes of this now that I think about it, because, and I would never do that nowadays. If I didn't answer it right the first time, I would just cut like a bit of it out, or I would just scrap the whole question probably.
How often do you tan and spray tan? Teeth routine. I spray tan like once a week, probably less than that actually. And then I real tan once or twice a week. But I mean, sometimes I go several weeks without it, so just whenever I feel like it.
I did used to spray tan. I spray tanned at Palm Beach Tan, and I had like a membership there. I think it was Palm Beach. Yeah, I would get a Versa Spa spray tan like once a week.
How do you pronounce your last name?
Blackketter. Blacketter. I don't know. I didn't make the last name, you know? What made you decide to compete? Insanity. Just kidding.
For me, especially like with the diet aspect of it, I have to have like a set goal and a date to work towards, like, or else I'll just eat whatever I want because I don't care that much. So I need that pressure on me. And so competing really did that for me, and I really enjoy it.
I wanted to challenge my body. It was fine. I had fun doing it, I guess. Like 10% fun, 90% misery. But I think when you're surrounded by a lot of people, like your whole community is kind of doing it together, it is fun. Nowadays, just doing it alone, I would be so sad. But I don't think I wouldn't do it like that. But because it was like the cool, like everybody was doing it then, like literally everyone that went to my gym and everyone that I hung out with. So it was like, it was fun because it was a community activity almost, if that makes sense. I'm like exhausted. I'm 3 minutes into questions and I'm like, this is the worst. This is the most exhausting thing I've ever done.
What do you do for cravings? I think, I'm not huge on carbonated beverages, but I think they really do help curb cravings. I like Sprite Zero or the sparkling ice black raspberry. That's what I had today. I love those. And also Super HD powder, great craving curber there. And willpower. That's pretty much it.
I would say I still do that. Carbonated beverages is where it's at. If I just crack open some kind of like energy drink, or even like I have these Sprite Zeros for some reason in my fridge, that would do it for me. That would curb my immediate like must have sugar, you know. Look at me, I'm picking at my calluses. I have calluses.
Do you lift heavy with low reps or lightweight with high reps, or something different? I think I lift heavy with low reps. I normally do like 8 to 10 reps, as heavy as I can for those 8 to 10 reps. So
I would say it's a medium rep range.
I guess that's kind of medium reps actually.
Oh, see, I corrected myself at the same time.
What's your ideal post-workout meal? Do you incorporate any fruit in your diet?
Now I just can't, I can't eat after a workout now. I don't know why. I always feel like slightly nauseous after a workout. I think it's because when I go really hard in the gym. Like when I'm in there, I don't like breaks. I just like to go. I just feel super empowered and I'm just like, give me another weight. When I'm in my workout, I'm in my workout. And then I feel that sometimes if I don't give myself like a proper cool down where I let my heart rate like go all the way back down to where it needs to be by stretching and everything before I leave the gym. If I don't do that, which sometimes I don't just because I'm rushing, whatever, and I get home, I always have a very nauseous feeling. In my nauseous period, I can think about what I want to eat, I can make it, do whatever, and then by the time I'm chilled out, then I'm like starving and I need food. I need as much of it as possible. And that's what I like to do because I like to eat big, fat, filling, yummy meals. It just makes me happy.
And my ideal post-workout meal, probably just like rice and chicken because that's my favorite thing in the world.
But then I ate rice and chicken. Adventurous. Why am I wearing like a muscle tee? Sorry. I'm not judging myself. I think I look great. I wouldn't choose this shirt now.
What got you into fitness? There are lots of women out there that don't lift, and I think it's a shame what brought you over to the good side. Well, first fitness model I found online was Jenna Renee Webb. And she's like super hot, and she was the first one who said you need to lift heavy and as heavy as you can and you won't get bulky, blah blah blah, which was like a concept I had never considered in my life before. So after seeing her and doing some research on like some other fitness models on like simplyshredded.com and things like that, I went and tried it out for myself, and it just became addicting because you see results so fast from lifting weights as opposed to like trying to run every day or something awful like that. So that was really motivating to lift weights and see results so quickly.
I feel that when I say that, it's almost a little ignorant because I think that I saw fast results from lifting weights because I'm genetically like just prone to gaining muscle. I know not everyone is, especially women can struggle a lot. I know girls that lift more than me and that work out just as much as me, if not like more, and they, I feel, don't have maybe the same muscular definition in the same body parts, you know. Like I feel like I notice it because I gain it in like my upper body and stuff. It's like noticeable to me, whereas they might gain it in their legs, which you don't see as often or something. I don't know, but I don't think that's always true for everyone. Like I don't think people should feel bad if they don't see results like right away. Just in general, I feel like I do put on muscle more easily than some people that I know that have just done similar routines, just not seen the same kind of results. But that's because all of our genetic makeup is just so different, so you can't really like base your progress on someone else's progress. You really just have to focus on you. Closer to the show, let's go.
And that's gonna conclude the Q&A today. I will be uploading videos a lot more frequently here in the future, getting closer to the show, and yeah, stay tuned for more. Thank y'all.
I cannot believe that was a 5-minute Q&A and I acted like I was exhausted in the middle of it. That was adorable. So yeah, that's me answering all those questions. I still get those questions every single Q&A, so it's fine to like go back and revisit them, you know what I mean? But love Throwback Nikki. She's a cutie. Loved her. Great gal. That's gonna go ahead and conclude this Vlogmas video. And me in my Mrs. Claus. This is a proper dress. I feel like it looks a little much now, but it's cute. It's Christmas. We're gonna go crazy. I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you feel like it. Love you lots, and I'll see you in the next Vlogmas. Ta-ta for now. Bye.
If I take you down, would you really hold me down and be your best friend? She just wanna hit me with a quickie by the pool, and I'm like, yes, ma'am.